Hi, everyone. Welcome back to Jan and Ibi program. Today we have our section Ask the Expert. Our viewers have been reaching a lot of trouble in their life, so we're here to help. Right now we have some letters that they have been writing for us. We're going to read it, Eve, and give them some advice. What do you think about that?
Okay, hi, my name is Ivy. I really like this program because we can hear some of the problems of the people on that things that we say like, oh, this is too difficult to maybe give an advice, or people never hear me and I have this problem, and this problem maybe it's not enough important or something like that. So in this program, we have this space specifically for your things that you sell, like it's maybe not too important, but yes, at this moment it's important, and we have the advice for that questions.
Yes. If we can help, we're going to help. So, what about if we start with the first letter?
Okay, first letter, it's this one. Dear advice guru, I'm having a really tough time deciding on a new phone. There are so many options and my budget is limited. Oh my god, that's too normal. My old phone is very slow and the battery dies quickly. I mainly use my phone for social media, taking photos and watching videos. Should I buy the newest model or it's an older, more affordable? Oh, this is too difficult to read. Affordable. One get enough. I'm also worried about getting a phone with a short battery life again. What do you think? So, what do you
Oh,
think? Yeah.
what I think. A test trouble. That's hard, and that's not that hard at all. Like, first, you don't have to break the bank. Like, you don't have to waste a lot of money on a phone. The phones are the type of things that are in constant evolution. So having the last one today means that it's not going to be the last one tomorrow. Uh, you should compare specifications between some phones so you can buy the better for you, the best one for you. You must I have to no. You must pay attention to the reviews that are on internet. You uh, shouldn't assume that the expensive phone is the best choice for you. You mustn't feel pressure to get the last one. Uh, and like uh, finally, I think that there are some brands that you must look to, like Samsung and Motorola. And that's my advice. Do you have something to tell to this person?
Okay. I'm really agree with you. I'm really agree with you. Sorry. Sometimes the people are really like worried about no, my phone doesn't have enough space. My phone just have this. Maybe at this moment of reality, we really need a phone for survive or something like that. So you must to yeah, you must have a really good phone. And the most of the times we say like, no, I don't have enough budget. But exist these brands like Samsung that have a good options. So yeah, you just need to search the good options.
Yes, I think that's important too. So let's continue with our second letter, and I'm going to read it. Hello, expert advisor. I'm a student. I've been struggling to keep up with my assignments. I know I need to study more, but I always find myself procrastinating. Oh, procrastinating.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, continue. My exams are coming up soon, and I'm really worried about failing. Ooh. What are some things I absolutely have to do to improve my grades? And what should I avoid doing so that I don't get even more stress? What do you think, Ellie?
Okay. I think that it's a really common problem with all of us. We always procrastinated with something. Could maybe now that it's not with a homework or a job, could be with, I don't know, maybe you really really want to have that body that you see in the social media, and you procrastinate it. You say like, oh no, the next month, the next week, the next year, I'm coming to gym or something like that for change that. But you say like, oh no, I later, 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 and that's a problem that all of us we have. So I think that this advice are really for all people with all places and all things.
Yes, for me too. I'm
Yeah,
hoping you give me some good advices for, please.
yeah. So I think first we need to you have to like look at your list. I think that with all of us have a list of the day that you said like, okay, I wake up at, I don't know, maybe 9 a.m., 5 a.m. or something like that, and you say like, I have to do this, and you have a mental list. You need to start to write and organize that. You need to organize your life. The most of the time we say like, no, I have maybe a clock in my mind, and I have all in a good way, and that works. No, no, no. You really need to write. You really need to write maybe one day after. Yeah, after.
Yes.
And you need to say like, okay, I have this to do, but I write because I need this specific time. When you organize your life, you start to have more time, and you start to stop to procrastinate because you have maybe 1 or 2 hours specific to do that. If you procrastinate, you start like, okay, my organize what happened here. I need to do this, and I have an order. So if you have an order, you have a control of your life and the things that you do at the day. So I think that you must to change your habits. That's really important, because the most of the time we have the habit, maybe with social media, that you waste 2 hours on TikTok and spend a lot of time on things that it's not a spend, that is waste. You waste your time on that things. So I think that you must change your habits. You have to do a list, and maybe you need to be more conscious. But the conscious, it's with the things that you do. You really can change your life when you are thinking a lot of your time. The most of the times we say like, oh no, it's too normal that I don't know, that I'm here 3 hours in my bed doing nothing or something like that, and you don't know because you doesn't have maybe a concept, or you can't open your eyes at the things that you do all time. Yeah, so you need to be conscient about your time and your order. That's really important. So
Yes. Like, I think that you should try some methods too, methods like Pomodoro method. Like there are on the internet a lot of methods that you could experiment with yourself uh, for like you could be comfortable with your own schedule and with your own perspective of the life. So yes, that's where pretty good advices. Let's keep continuing a bit.
Okay, next letter. So, dear advice extraordinary. I'm a student of graphic design and I've hit a creative wall. Oh, that's horrible. I have a big project due soon, but I can't seem to come up with any good ideas. I've tried brainstorming and looking for inspiration online, but nothing feels right. I feel like I must create something amazing, but the more I try, the more stuck I get. What should I do to get my creative juices flowing again?
Oh my god. A blocked designer.
Yeah.
I have seen that a lot of times. First of all, I think that you don't have to force the inspiration. Like inspiration is that kind of things that they come when they want. So it works a lot of time and you should try it. Like you should try to get some space to your work and go to another part to do another thing like listen to music, watch some series, playing video games. Sports too are a really good option. So that's you must remember that every creative person have been through some block inspirations at the kind of things. Um, you have to know that you're not the first person that face blocks. It happens to everyone in a lot of um, kind of environments. I think you should revisit your initial brief so you can see if you miss something that could be the part that you'll be dealing with and you can solve that problem. Like, and for last, I think you mustn't get discouraged. Like, keep trying. After a lot of tryings, you could like find that idea that was hiding in the last part of your mind. And I think that that, that are my advices. Do you have some advice to give them, Evie?
No, I'm really agree with you. I think that the most difficult part of this is like take off that wall that we have on our minds because we feel that we don't have doesn't have the control at that moment. So we need to change our mind and try to take a deep breath and maybe take off that really big wall that we have on our minds.
Yeah, I think that's important too. So let's go to our four letter and our final one. So,
Yeah.
hello, wonderful advisor. You know, Eve, you're a wonderful person. I'm having a bit of social dilemma. I recently moved to a new neighborhood. Oh, a new person on the town. And I want to make friends, but I'm not sure how to go about it. Introvert person, a shy person. There's a neighborhood party coming up, and I feel like I have to go, but I'm also quite nervous about meeting new people. What are some things I should do at the party to make a good impression and connect with others? And what things should I definitely avoid? What do you think?
Okay. Oof. I really connected with this person because I feel that I have anxiety, social anxiety.
Oh,
So
it happened to all of
yeah,
us. Me too, me too.
I don't know. I don't know if with all of us, some people don't have maybe skills for do that. But yeah, I think that we always have this problem when we feel that we really want to connect with others, or you really need to talk with a specific person, and you say like, I don't know what to do. I don't know how to impress this person. So I think that the first one thing that you really, really need at this case is, if you want to impress to other person, you first have to leave to other person that impressed to you. That's really important. The most of the times we are thinking like, oh no, what can I do, or what can I don't know, say or something like that for impress this person. But the first thing that you need is like see that person and know that person. That person have to tell some stories or to do some things, and you need to hear that and wait for your moment, for a moment that you have to speak. You can like run with that, like say, oh, this person, I really like this. Maybe that could be like you're anxious, and that's not a good idea. I think that you need really wait for I don't know, maybe you can take a deep breath, and think like, okay, at this moment, how can, or how I feel. I feel comfortable, I feel sure, I feel something like that. Cause if you really, really, really mustn't like be close to that person when you are anxious, because you really maybe have some problems with your communication, or you can, I don't know, do something for the anxious. I think that's normal. You can say some stupid things or something like that when you are really nervous. So you really need to keep calm and take a deep breath at that moment, and say like, how can I feel, how can I do at this moment. So I think that the skills of the communication are really natural for some people, but for the people like us, we need some tips. Like, I don't know, you can think like you maybe are a confident person at that moment. Maybe you are shy or something like that, but you need that your mind believe that you are a confident person, and talk and walk and express like a confident person. That could do a good impress to other people, and maybe you can be, I don't know, like take the attention to the others or something like that. I think that all of the things that we have at this moment are really about psychology, and you just need to think when you are in keep in calm. Like, I'm in calm, I feel really good, I can do this. But if you are nervous, you can do nothing. The most of the times you lose your ideas. You can be maybe, I don't know, do a lot of mistakes that you say like, I don't know what happens with me. That was not my person. And yes, it's a nervous, a person that are into you, that could do things that say like, I don't know how can I do, but I do something because I feel really nervous at this moment. And it's normal. But if you want to impress to other people, you really need to stay in your own and say like, what can I do at this moment if I feel really or really confident to do this. If you are not confident, you can do nothing.
Yeah, I think you're right. I Some advice I will give to this person is that you have to be yourself. Like you can't make friends being another person. So be yourself, trust in yourself, and you should try to drink some things to make you more like social active. I'm not sure how to say it, but that will be my advice. And we're finishing right now. 20 minutes, Eve. What about it? We could make a podcast, eh? So, something you want to say to our viewers?
Yeah, I really like to talk with about all of the things. I really talk a lot when I feel like that I connect, because the most of the times I really have that problems, and I say, okay, what if I have a person that could give me an advice about this? Maybe it's me. I think a lot. I think a lot. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think a lot of this situation, and I say, I have an advice for this situation, and it's like an advice for me, and that's really strange. So I really like to talk about this and give my advices to other people that need this. So yeah, I'm really
Okay,
happy.
incredible. So, thank you, Ibi. Thank you, everyone, everybody. And keep continue sending us your letters, your problem. We're here to help. Bye. Hope you have a great day.
Bye.